Hi friends, welcome once again. Yesterday we solved this question and this should be man it will be correct one and it should be equal to at the place of it should be KP and PP. Is it clear up to this point? Is it clear? But we need this modification. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now is it okay? KP, PP. Now write down next question. Question number 131. Question number 131. The rate control gate 2000. The rate controlling step. The rate controlling step for the heterogeneous irreversible catalytic reaction, irreversible catalytic reaction, A of gas, B of gas gives C of gas. Sometimes you need to take care of the all these things. Is the surface reaction. Again, rate controlling is surface reaction. Is the surface reaction of adsorbed A of adsorbed A will adsorbed B to give adsorbed C. The rate expression, the rate expression for the rate of reaction can be written as first option K into Ka PAPB divided by 1 plus Ka into Pa Kb into Pb. Second option K into Ka Kb PAPB. If you attended all these classes, then you can solve this question even without touching the pen with the help of common sense. KAPA plus KBPB. Third option K into Ka Kb PAPB divided by 1 plus Ka Pa plus KBPB KCPC. And last option is K into K AB PA PB divided by 1 plus AA PA AB PB AC P of C whole square. Which one is correct one? I need correct answer from each and every student. You need to forget everything and just you need to remember one thing. It is a 2 A and B. It means it need at least two sides. And if you need two sides, what should be the correct answer? Even without touching the pen. This is the power of concept. Otherwise, the solution of this question will be of 2 to 3 pages. Is it clear? So the right answer will be 4. So such type of questions when other students are not able to understand also, just but you can solve answer very good. All the students gave answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Very good. Is it clear to each and every student? Is there any rocket science? Just you need to take care of dual side, and in dual side we need to do square. That is the simple concept. Yes or no? I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. Is it clear up to this? Very good. Now finally this part is also finished. So we discussed 7 steps: external diffusion, internal diffusion, okay, external diffusion, internal diffusion, adsorption, surface reaction. Last, they asked in GATE 2014 also. Then desorption, surface reaction, desorption, internal diffusion, and then again external diffusion. Is it clear? And we have already studied that we need to maintain pellet diameter. We need to maintain a pellet diameter as well as the flow velocity in such a manner so that external diffusion and internal diffusion are not the rate controlling steps. So the competition of the rate controlling step between 3 1 adsorption, desorption, and surface reaction. And on this, all these one, we have spent nearly 4 to 6 classes, and we have done PhD on that. Is it clear? Now we are going to add. Now we are going to discuss one more topic that is newly added in GATE 2000. Newly added in GATE 2021. Now we will discuss that one, and then we will study remaining things. Is it clear? Arvind, now you can solve such type of question very easily. If you have common sense, then you are able to solve such type of question. So hard work always pays off. Is it clear? Very good. Now write down the newly added topic in GATE 2021, and that is catalyst deactivation. That is catalyst deactivation. We have already done PhD on the catalyst and types of deactivation. Write down catalyst deactivation. So please tell me methods in which manner the catalyst activity lost. Please tell me. I have already told you 3 things: aging, poisoning, and cooking. Very good. Now we will discuss one by one. As we know that in designing fixed and in designing fixed and ideal fluidized bed, ideal fluidized bed, catalytic reactors. We have assumed up to this point, we have we have assumed up to now that the activity of catalyst remains same. That the activity of the catalyst remains constant throughout the catalyst life. Throughout the catalyst life, but it is not true. Catalyst life, is it clear? We have already studied about the active site or the site balance. Catalyst life, that is the total concentration. That is the total concentration of active sites CT accessible to the reaction. It is a newly added topic. Accessible to the reaction does not change with time. Does not change with the time. But we know that it is not true because it is the ideal condition. After a certain time, the activity will not remain the same. As time will pass, the activity will automatically decreases. Is it clear? Now again, it is not simple. It is a complex type of thing, and variety of mechanisms were proposed by different scientists to explain the model of the catalyst deactivation. Next one we can write that catalytic deactivation. That catalytic deactivation adds another level of another level of complexity to sorting out the reaction rate law parameters and pathways. So we need to make an adjustment for this section also catalyst deactivation. And only due to this newly added topic, I told you each and everything about the catalyst, adsorption, desorption, all those mechanisms, active site, inactive sites. That's why we are going to give 45 hours to CRE2 only. So in addition, we need to make adjustments. We need to make adjustments for the decay of catalyst, for the decay of the catalyst, for the decay of the catalyst in the design of catalytic reactors. In the design of catalytic reactors. Now we will understand the catalyst activity. I told you one parameter to define the catalyst activity because this is newly added in the GATE syllabus. They can ask that parameter. Can you tell me which parameter I told you yesterday? Arvind, which parameter I told you yesterday? That is turnover frequency. And I am 100% sure in future they will ask this parameter in GATE exam because this parameter is related to the catalyst activity, that is turnover frequency, and that's why we explained this one. Is it clear? And it is related to the activity. It is newly added syllabus, so they can ask in 1 mark question that it is related to which one and what do you mean by turnover frequency. And students have a lot of confusion about turnover frequency, turn down ratio, turnover ratio, but we have cleared each and every concept already. Very good. Catalytic reactors. Is it clear? So this adjustment is usually made. This adjustment is usually made by a quantitative quantitative specification of the catalyst activity of the catalyst activity, that is a of time, because it is a activity, it is a function of time. As time will pass, the activity will decrease. Catalyst activity, that is a of t. So in analyzing reactions, in analyzing reactions over decaying catalysts, over decaying catalysts, we divide. Just a minute. In analyzing reactions over decaying catalyst, we divide the reactions into two categories. We divide the reactions into two categories. Into two categories. First one is separable kinetics. First one is separable kinetics, and second one is non-separable kinetics. Now, next question should be in your mind, sir. What is separable kinetics and what is non-separable kinetics? Now we will go and we will study one by one. In separable kinetics, in separable kinetics, we separate the rate law and activity. We separate the rate law and activity. In separable kinetics, we separate the rate law and activity. So here separable kinetics can be expressed as minus of R A prime is equal to A of past history into minus of R A prime, that is fresh catalyst. Separable kinetics is equal to this one. When kinetics, when the kinetics activity, when the kinetics and activity are separable, it is possible to study. It is possible to study catalyst decay, catalyst decay, and reaction kinetics independently. When the kinetics and activity are separable, it is possible to study catalyst decay and reaction kinetics independently. Is it clear? Now for non-separable, for non-separable, so non-separable kinetics is represented as non-separable kinetics, that is minus of Ra prime, that is a function of past history and fresh catalyst. Here you need to study combinedly, and in the above case, separately. So it must be accounted. It must be accounted for by assuming the existence of non-ideal surface, non-ideal surface, or by describing the deactivation, deactivation by a mechanism, by a mechanism composed of several elementary steps. Several elementary steps. So up to this point, we have covered that what do we mean by catalyst, what is the work of the catalyst, as well as the working of catalyst, the characteristics of the catalyst. Is it clear? And now we are going to assume that the activity of the catalyst is going to decrease. So we define turnover. We define we define turnover frequency to define the catalyst activity. Then we are going to study catalyst deactivation. Here, main concern, that is activity, that is a function. catalyst activity, that is a function of time. As time will pass, it is going to decrease. Is it clear? Again, we classified in two parts. One is separable and one is non-separable. In separable, we can study independently, and in non-separable, we need to study it in a combined manner. Is it clear? Up to this point, there is no rocket science. Write down next point. But in our GATE syllabus or in our syllabus, we will discuss only and only separable, not non-separable. But just for your sake of knowledge, I told you. Write down next point. Here we will discuss. Here we will discuss only separable kinetics. Here we will discuss only separable kinetics and define the activity of the catalyst. Define the activity of the catalyst at time t, that is A of t. Can you tell me what is this activity? It is defined as the, so it is defined as the ratio. It is defined as the ratio. It is defined as the ratio of the. It is defined as the ratio of reaction. Yeah, ratio of the rate of reaction. Activity is defined as the ratio of the rate of reaction. Ratio of the rate of reaction on a catalyst. On a catalyst that have been used or that has been used for a time t, for a time t, to the rate of reaction, to the rate of reaction, to the rate of reaction on a fresh catalyst, on a fresh catalyst. Is it clear? So we will discuss only and only separable kinetics, and we will define the activity, that is A of t, which is defined as the ratio of the rate of reaction on a catalyst, the rate of reaction on a catalyst that has been used for time t, because we are going to discuss A of t up to time t, to the rate of reaction on a fresh catalyst when just we started for a time t is equal to 0. Is it clear? So where we can write A of t, A of t is equal to minus of R A prime at t up to time t. And this topic is simple, so they can ask 100% any question in GATE 2021. Divided by minus of R A prime at time t is equal to 0. So where A of t is equal to catalyst activity. Catalyst activity. So first we have defined second term. Already we have defined turnover frequency. After that we have defined activity. Two types of mechanisms: separable, non-separable, and we are going to discuss separ- separable one. Is it clear up to this point? As we know that the activity of the catalyst is going to decrease with the time because of the catalyst, because of the catalyst decay, the activity decreases with time, and a typical curve of the catalyst, curve of the activity as a function of time is given by activity of catalyst versus time, maybe fraction 0, 1, activity as a function of time. Activity as a function of time. Is it clear? Now we will combine the activity relation with the rate law. So we can write now we can the rate of disappearance of reactant, the rate of disappearance of reactant A of reactant A on a catalyst that has been utilized utilized for a time t is given by minus of R A prime is equal to function of catalyst activity, temperature, and function of CA CB up to CP. It is a function of this one. So it is the reaction rate law accounting for catalyst activity, where we have A of T, that is catalyst activity, and we know that it is also time dependent. Catalyst activity that we have time dependent. Second one is K of T, surface reaction rate. We know that it is a function of temperature and temperature only. Surface reaction rate, that is temperature dependent. that is temperature dependent. Ci is gas phase concentrations, gas phase concentrations of reactants, products, or contaminant. Now we will define the rate of catalyst decay, that is RD. Now we will define a new term, the rate of catalyst decay, that is RD. The rate of catalyst decay, that is RD, can be expressed, can also be expressed, can also be expressed in a rate law analogous to the above equation. So we can write catalyst decay rate law, catalyst decay rate law, that is R of D is equal to minus of dA by dt E A of T AD of T H of CA CB up to CB. I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. Sir, what is P, what is KD? That we will write. Where P of A of T is some function of activity, is some function of activity. KD is a specific decay constant. KD is the specific decay constant, and H of Ci is the functionality of R of D on the reacting species concentrations. Reacting species concentrations, reacting species concentrations, but we are not going to discuss advanced CRE, so we need to restrict ourselves for the cases which we are going to discuss, which we are going to discuss, for the cases which we are going to discuss. This functionality either will be independent of concentration, either will be independent of concentration, H is equal to 1, or will be a or will be a linear function of species, linear function of species concentration, concentration, that is H is equal to Ci, that is H is equal to Ci. Is it clear? Next point. We know that the decay law can be in different form, first order, second order, as we have discussed at the time of reactions. So next point, the functionality of the functionality of the activity term, the functionality of the activity term P of A of T in the decay law, in the decay law can take a variety of forms, can take a variety of forms. Is it clear? For example, for first order decay, please remember all these things. In 1 marks also they can ask all these things because newly added topic. For a first order decay, for first order decay, P of A is equal to A. For second order decay, for second order decay, P of A is equal to A square. That you can combine your equations with these concepts. The particular function, the particular function P of A will vary with the gas catalytic system, vary with the gas catalytic system being used and the reaction or mechanism for catalytic mechanism for catalytic decay. Next is types of catalyst deactivation. Types of catalyst deactivation. Type of catalyst decay. So we have three categories, which I already told you just for revision. But now we will understand the mechanism behind that. At that time, I gave you just simple definition that what is aging, what is sintering, or what is coking or falling, or what is poisoning. There are three categories. There are three categories. into which the laws of catalytic activity can be divided into yeah can be divided into can be divided. First one is sintering or aging. You already know about this. Second one is fouling or poking. And third one is poisoning. First, we will discuss the deactivation by sintering. After that, deactivation by the second one. Then deactivation by the third one. In such a manner, we will finish each and every concept and their respective equations. Is it clear? I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. Up to this point, we have discussed about the catalysts for this theory. We have discussed what is catalyst, their definition, their physical significance. Then we have discussed types of catalyst. We have discussed five different types of catalyst. Can you tell me? Can you tell me the types of catalyst? I have already told you. Supported, unsupported, and please tell me remaining porous, remaining two, monolithic. So we have discussed types of catalyst: porous, monolithic, molecular sieves, supported, and last unsupported. Is it clear? After that, we have discussed mechanism of catalyst, mechanism of catalyst. After that, catalyst deactivation, then types. Is it clear? And then we are going to discuss in elaborate manner about the catalyst deactivation. Then we have discussed these active sites, vacant sites, adsorption, desorption, all the things, all the seven steps take place. External diffusion, internal diffusion, reaction, adsorption, reaction, desorption, internal diffusion, external diffusion. Is it clear? And we have done PhD on that. After that, we have discussed single site, double site, Hilaire ideal. Is it clear? And the competition of rate controlling is between adsorption, desorption, and surface kinetic, surface reaction. We have already done PhD on that. Is it clear? And all the previous year questions related to this one. Is it clear? I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. As we know that CRE will finish nearly more than 80 hours, nearly 55 hours of CRE1 and nearly of 40 hours of or nearly 45 hours of CRE2. It will go up to 100 hours. Up to this point we have solved number of questions 130 or 131. Otherwise, in most of the coachings, in 100 hours, they finish 2 3 subjects. And in 20 hours also, 10 hours their promotion only. Is it clear up to this point? There should be no doubt. Write down first heading and left. Deactivation by entering or aging. We have already understood that what is aging. Now we will understand this mechanism in our next session. I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. I hope you enjoyed this session also. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, just ask. Keep learning, keep smiling, be happy.